Hello people, welcome back to Just Vibes FC. Today I'll be discussing the latest transfer news available in the world of football. Now watching this video, please like and subscribe. Comment below, tell me your opinions and all that. I want the interaction to be up, people, please. I want to, have your thoughts and comments, and we can probably have a convo in the comments below about football and the transfers that you want to happen and so forth. Anyways, let's start off with Liverpool FC, Liverpool Football Club. They have been linked with Saul of Atletico Madrid, and for a reasonable price of around £40 million. So let's see what happens there. Honestly, Liverpool are looking to replace Gini Wijnaldum and bring in a top quality midfielder to pair with Thiago, Fabinho and Henderson, and have Oxlade, Chamberlain and Keita as reserve options, but they want a midfielder that will challenge for a starting place, and Saul Niguez can definitely do that. He's a box-to-box midfielder, has a decent shot on him, can dribble, nice passing range, can tackle, intercept, over a complete midfielder. Now, the price quoted is £40 million, and I'm not sure if it's real or not, but I do know that Liverpool want a midfielder. It is said though that Atletico Madrid are looking to sell him, and further evidence for that is that they recently signed De Paul from Udinese, so maybe they're looking to ship Saul, and he's the replacement. And another midfielder that Liverpool has been linked with is Yuri Tielemans of Leicester City. Now, Yuri Tielemans has 1 year remaining on his current deal. Now, even though it's 1 year left on his deal, he's a very, very talented young footballer, and he plays for Leicester, who likes to charge premium for their players, especially to another Premier League club. And I think it would cost in the region of £60 million to get Tielemans out of Leicester City. But people, do you agree that Tielemans is worth 60 million? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Now, before anything else, do you think Tielemans is a better option than Saul? And would you take between the two? Liverpool have links with Otavio from Porto as well. I've reported on that in the past. So it looks like Liverpool definitely will get a midfielder. Which midfielder, we don't know yet. And the next piece of transfer news is that, now this one is official, goalkeeper Onana of Ajax has been linked with a move to Lyon. It's very close, people, like very, very close. He's been offered a 5-year contract by Lyon, and they reported they're going to offer 10 million euros. Now, I believe he's in the last year of his contract, and remember, he's still on a ban for taking illegal substances. The story behind that is like he mixed up the drugs with like medicine that his wife is taking, and took that one by accident, something like that. The ban has been reduced though from next year January to this November, so he'll be able to play football again this November. Now, because of all of these factors, his value has dropped from 40 million to 10 million. Now, he's a very good goalkeeper, and I believe that any club signing him will get a good player once his ban is gone. And Arsenal were linked with him, but I think that it would be a case that Arsenal sign Onana if Leno is leaving. But it looks like he's going to go to Lyon, and it looks like he is on the way out. And the next piece of transfer news is Isco. Now, Isco again is being linked to another club. It looks like Real Madrid wants to ship him out for money and get his wages off the wage bill. Now, he's been offered to Milan. Now he's being offered to Tottenham FC. The next piece of transfer news for Tottenham is that aouar has been linked to Spurs. No, aouar is transfer listed by his club of Lyon, and his value has dropped from £40 million to £25 million. Box-to-box midfielder, can play central defensive midfield as well. I think he'd be a good option for Spurs, but I think Spurs need more of an attacking midfielder instead of a box-to-box. Arsenal need a midfielder, but I don't think that he's on their priority or like top priority. So I think that it would be a case that Arsenal doesn't get their top transfer priorities, and Aurora doesn't get the move to a top club, so they kind of like have to go to each other, if you get what I'm saying right there. So Tottenham are being linked to Isco and Aurora, and Arsenal are linked to Aurora as well. So that's the piece for Aurora. And the next piece of transfer news is a bit more interesting. Now, as you all know, Man City made a £100 million bid for Harry Kane, and I'm not sure if like if this deal will go through, because Harry Kane wants to leave the club. Guardiola wants him, but will it happen? Tell me, leave your thoughts in the comment section if you think it will happen. I think Griezmann is a good option if they can't get Harry Kane. It would cost them somewhere around £50 million to get him out of Barcelona. It has been reported though that Barcelona want to get him off the wage bill so that they can get back Messi. I'm not sure if this deal would happen, but it would be good for all parties. I think that Griezmann is a good player for Man City if they could get him as a like alternative if they don't get Harry Kane. Remember, Spurs rejected a £100 million bid, and that's huge, by the way. Next piece of transfer news is, well, this isn't really a transfer news, but we all know that Villa wanted Smith Rowe from Arsenal, and they made 3 bids in an attempt to get him, but like I'm not sure if it was 3 bids, but I think it was 3. But the important thing is that Smith Rowe is on the verge of signing a new deal for Arsenal, like one step away. And I think that's good news for Arsenal fan. Good young number 10, can play on the left and the right, good player overall. And I think that Arteta wants him to stay at the club. The next piece of transfer news is Tammy Abraham is being linked to West Ham again. Now, Nketiah of Arsenal is also being linked to West Ham again. I think that West Ham wants a number 9 to like help share the role with Antonio, because they lose Haller to Ajax last year. So I think that they need or want the next number 9, and Abraham or Nketiah would be a good backup option or like a challenger for Antonio's place in the team. And Abraham is a bit quick, but he's more of a target man. Nketiah is more of a poacher. 2 different types of striker. One is good in the air, one is like very good at detecting spaces, I would say, for Nketiah. So good option. And the last piece of transfer news is Damsgaard, the Sampdoria player, attacking midfielder / winger, and he's being linked to a move to Liverpool as a forward option, not as a midfield option, but as a forward option. Liverpool are on the hunt for a new forward to rival Sadio Mane and Salah, because Shaqiri and Origi are not living up to expectations, I would say, because they were brought in to challenge Mane and Firmino, but they haven't been doing it. So Liverpool wants like a cheap option to challenge them, because I think that Liverpool will spend most or majority of the transfer budget on a midfielder, as stated earlier in the video, on a Saul or a Tielemans. I'm not really sure on Damsgaard. He had a very good Euros, and I think that he would be a decent player. I haven't watched enough of him to make a complete choice, but keep an eye on that, because Liverpool will sign a forward either in the form of this guy Damsgaard or a next player like say Malen of Netherlands or so. Anyways, thank you for watching Just Vibes FC. This has been our transfer news daily. These are the transfer news out right now. Thank you. Please like and subscribe.